From November to June is essentially fender season in the Pacific Northwest, otherwise known as winter. Any self-respecting cyclist in the Pacific Northwest knows that fenders are a crucial element to the bike setup. They protect the bike, preserve the cleanliness of your clothing. They're essentially a rain jacket for your bike. So let's see how hard it is to put these PDW 650 beasts on the Bombtrack. For mounting any fenders onto bikes, I would honestly allot yourself at least an hour to make this happen. It's just a tricky thing to do. Every bike is different, every tire combo, every material, eyelets. I think you get the point. Setting up fenders on bikes is a practice in time and patience. If those are two things that are not a strong suit for you, then I would suggest just bringing these to a bike shop. They're going to know how to do it much quicker, easier, and with a lot less time and stress to you. But if you're just stubborn and don't want to deal, then you just go for it. These things come with this cool field notes looking instruction book. This is cool because this is something that I'll keep and use every year when I need to remount these and or any other fenders. This is a cool cheat sheet. PDW, this was very smart to do. Warnings. Check hardware before each ride to make sure everything's properly installed and secured. PDW, not for off-road use. Parts. There's a lot of parts.
Step 1. Apply anti-rattle stickers to front and rear fenders.
Step 2.
Attach front fender stays to front fender and rear fender stays to rear fender.
Step 3.
Crease the front and rear mud flaps along the fold lines and install on fenders.
This is a slick move. This is essentially an ass saver. These fender flaps are crucial for keeping water off the person behind you and your shoes. Good looking out, PDW. Step 4.
Remove wheels from bike.
Step 5.
Loosen the bolts on the safety tab so they can slide up and down the stays.
Step 8.
Attach safety tabs to the eyelets of the fork.
Step 9.
Position the fender safe distance away from the tire.
Step 10.
Spin wheel to check for rubbing and adjust as necessary.
Step 11.
Bolt the rear brackets to the seat stay bridge.
Step 12.
Slide the rear fender through the rear bracket until the hole on the front of the fender lines up with the chainstay bridge.
Step 13.
If your bike has a chainstay bridge, use one of the zip ties to affix the rear fender to the chainstay bridge.
Step 14.
Crimp rear bracket tabs under the rear fender with pliers.
Step 15.
Attach the rear stay tabs to the eyelets on both sides of the dropouts.
Ride your bike through the nearest puddle. That rear stay, I had to make a little adjustment because they weren't reaching the dropout. The only way to find out if this is going to work is to try it. That took me an hour and a half to do, with instructions and all the correct parts. Fenders are just, they're a thing.
Didn't want you time. Integration, life and time with you will. Integration, I know you're darling all around. If you want to, direct it to make it